Just an overview of what you can expect today. So we have a lineup of 6 SINA communities, and we have 8 SINA enterprises that you will be able to interact with, get to know what they do, and also see the impact that they have been able to create. This community is called the Kamuli Innovation Hub, and I would like to take this moment to welcome Esther and Alex, who will give us a tour and tell us about their SINA community.
After my course, I took time without having what to do, and then that's where I got a chance of being called back the Institute of Don Bosco, and then I joined SINA. So when I joined SINA, that's where I realized who I am and what I'm meant to do. So I saw the SINA model is really aligning with what I want to have, and that's where I realized my passion. And that's why I'm here to work with youth and support them also realize themselves and create impactful social enterprise as well.
I'm so much happy. My name is Alex Adiaka, and I'm a trainer, a mentor, and a life coach at Kamuli Innovation Hub.
Very much happy and glad to take you through understanding the ever since when we launched our program in July 2024 this year, what we have done so far, and I'm very grateful to talk when I'm sharing all these. So, right now where we are reached, I'm very glad to first show you the first place outside the pavilion, since we're given all the one room. But then after our empowerment started, we happen to have 2 different empowerment stages running together. So that's why we started utilizing a double process to make sure that empowerment programs happen. So right in front of me here, as you see this pavilion, this is also one of the training space that we utilize mostly whenever inside the outside is occupied. So currently they are going through a section mostly understanding the use of ICT. So that is one of the space we use. And then under this mango tree, this is also the space where you utilize as well, we do our trainings from. And with this, is also looking at that with a learner-centered approach we are using. We are trying to see that everyone stays in a space that is free and convenient for him to express his or herself whenever he's learning, to exchange the knowledge. Since with this empowerment, we aim to exchange the knowledge, to learn from them, and they also learn from us. This one would say that I like about the program. So right now, I'm very glad to take you inside to see where we do our operation out. So welcome so much. Stay tuned with us. So this is inside where we are, see, whereby when you go past this side on my network side, this is the place where our scholars receive lunch. By society, sessions are after a tourist romantic project. And on my left hand side, this is the space where our scholars and the trainers see and do their training from. And most of the way they are doing it, this is where they see. And then right from my left state, this is what I just like new lights mix up that we get some books for our scholars to at least access them and read and get some information. So with all this, it was something that we eat out resources, but then utilizing what is around you or something like for you to achieve great people.
We need peace. We need love, unity in our country, South Sudan.
The dream has come into life. As I'm saying now, we have host number of events, refugees coming together and they do their cultural exchange. We have number of activities here where the students come, they learn piano, they learn guitar. Also, they learn also computer lessons. And then through also this, we also engage them to learn entrepreneurship skills where we want them to develop enterprises for their innovations. And we also engage the community to learn agrofarming practice. We have our nursery vets, they learn permaculture. The project is working, and we have created a big impact in the settlements.
The next enterprise we're going to be having and introducing to you is actually coming from SINA Locator. And this particular enterprise was started and operates within the refugee settlement in Bidibidi.
I am the CEO of refugee-led enterprise that's called Generous Designs Africa. At Generous Designs Africa, we turn the disposed plastic waste into high reusable products. How do we do this? We do this through engaging the youth from our communities to collect this plastic waste, and then we recycle them to make valuable products like school rulers, cups, start buttons, and pegs. As you can see here, we have some of our products that are already available with us. The cup, as you can see, it's very nice, durable, and sustainable. We have the clips. These are the clips. You hang your cloth with it.
And in just a short while, we're going to be having a glimpse of another SINA community in a refugee camp in Zimbabwe.
Hello everyone, welcome to Transformation Innovation Lab, where we envision a society with purposeful youth trying to build their future as we empower refugees, local disadvantaged, and marginalized youth to become self-sustained and economic access.
Rebecca from Patapia. Patapia is the balm for refugees, and we ensure that refugees are self-sustainable through business startup and access to financials, digital microloans. Then they are able to start their own businesses and become self-sustainable. So this is where it is our main office where we do our trainings from. So when women come to us, we first train them on how to start business, how to run the business, and after there, here, this is one of our offices here where we are in central Kampala. So it is we have different offices, different down there. That's we are on the main road. We are on the main road, so it is easier people just to see us. We have we shall show you from outside our word there, Patapia Microfinance is there. So everyone who passes can be able to know that there is here microfinance. And with this area, it has so many refugees, and so many refugees stays around here. So with here, it is easy for them to access our services. From the time we started in 2020, up to date, we have supported over 1,500 women, both in Kampala and refugee camps, Ramwaja and Chaka refugee camp.
I would like to take us back into Django International, where we have one of the social enterprises which was built or has been built to support women and school-going girls to manage the menstrual cramps that they experience every month while menstruating. So in just a bit, we will be seeing what She Deserves does, an enterprise to solve the problem of menstrual cramps faced by young girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Virungi Jacqueline, co-founder She Deserve, a social enterprise with a vision to create a world where girls have safe, happy, and pain-free periods to reach their full potential. As She Deserve, we use the aromatherapy approach to provide an effective cramp relief dropper that is easy to carry, easy to use, with no side effects.
My name is Henry. I am a member of the SINA Community, and I found it sufficient to install water purification systems for large communities. We work in schools and in refugee camps. So right now I am in a kitchen, and I wanted to start this from a kitchen for a good reason. So this is the school kitchen, and to prepare food, they're supposed to use that stove, or they use firewood to prepare food and also to boil water. Now, this particular school is called Mpanga Secondary School, and it has a population of 3,300 students. So that would mean if each student needed 1 liter of safe drinking water in a day, the school needs to boil 3,300 liters every day. You can imagine how much firewood or charcoal they would need to do that, and the effect that one has on our environment. But also the financial cost, if they are going to buy that firewood or if they are going to buy the charcoal. I was at Social Innovation Academy in 2015, and we started to self-fish in 2017 at the Social Innovation Academy to deal with a problem like that I just described.
Let's spotlight one of the incredible SINA communities. Yeah. I want to remind you that each SINA community is a powerhouse of transformation where youth, we come and control our destiny. Yeah, we create change in our communities, and these places we breathe change and innovation.
Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to Kira Innovation Academy in Nyenga.
These are our premises of Kira Nyenga Innovation Academy. This site, this is a residential area where girls are sleeping. And since we have more girls than boys, we are using two buildings and also this side of the building. So we have more girls that are staying around more than boys, since these girls some of them are coming from far, so they can't ride any bicycles. So more girls are staying around than boys. This building here in front of me, this is our session room for the applied, majorly, and morning meetings, unity time, any gatherings that need all the community members to be together. This is the room we use. And also this room here, this is where the boys live. We have 4 boys that are staying around. So this is the room they are using, since it's a bit smaller. So this is the kitchen where we prepare our meals from, and this is Peter, the guy that helps us to prepare our meals for Kira Nyenga Innovation Academy. So he's preparing our supper right now.
Thank you so much, Chris. My name is Akelo Masi.
I'm Katiriwa Issa.
And we are the co-founders of ShiaFest. We have so far spent over 6 months in this academy. And through the whole process, we realized that there's a problem with women are involved in farming, and yet they lack quality inputs during the planting season. The ones which are there are really expensive. That is why we as ShiaVest, we came up with the process. We come up with seeds. This is African eggplants. So these seeds are used, we provide them to farmers, and the farmers use them during the planting seasons, because many people in this region like to plant these things a lot because they are nutritious. So we provide the farmers with the whole process of with the fertilizers, with the seeds, and with the pesticides, even with the market and the storage during the ending period.
This was our first cohort during July intake. We had 20, 16 of them now are dealing with the project, and we have just come up with 6 projects that are trying to understand the challenges that are facing the community and themselves to come up with the solutions for these challenges.
That is also one of those. And I would like to invite Maurice and the team to take us on to tell us about Tunaweza.
Yes, I'm a co-founder at Tunaweza Innovation Hub, and I'm very passionate about transforming the lives of youth in this disadvantaged or marginalized community. Come with us, because many of you are asking, why does Tunaweza Innovation Hub exist in a SIN institute called Don Bosco Operational Institute? Yeah, we are a team of 3, and all we shall be taking you through the journey of how Tunaweza came to exist in Don Bosco Operational Institute. Here with me is time.
Yes. Hello everyone. My name is Simon Leonard, and it's a good evening here in Uganda. I'm going to take you through Tunaweza. At Tunaweza means we can. It's a Travian word, and we try to modify it. So when you look at the statistics of Uganda, there are around 32 youth who come out of school or who graduate. 32,000 youth who graduate every year. And out of those 32,000, there are only around 2,000 who are given jobs. Wonder where are the 30,000 going? When we don't create jobs for them, who's going to create jobs for them? And that's exactly what we want, to create jobs, not to seek for jobs. Then our dad says, we sponsor you, we are going to support you. And we are currently coming up with, we have projects here, and I would hand over Morris to take you the tour on where we operate from.
Welcome, Yes, thank you very much, Simon, for all what you have liked. Yeah, I'm going to take you throughout where we do our session from right now, because due to that, the institute also is doing examination for the end of the year, so we had to relocate our position. So I will be taking you guys to where we are doing our session.
So this is the administration block for the official petty session. This is the computer lab, although right now is not. We also give computer skills to our scholars. So we borrowed computer labs from the vocational school. Also, the artisans sometimes use it for our scholars. And right inside here, imagine staying in our second stage. We do the session, and we use Spirit Probia, and the next class, which is here. Yeah, so right here is where our first stage we apply the build-up essentially here. As you see, we always in seats. So we always conduct our session, and we have also to use the veranda. As you see the veranda, and we have a basketball court here where sometimes if we have outdoor activity, we can also use the very free shelves. And as we move down, see other places where we also conduct our session from, all the original space where we were given that we should be using for our session. We can slow down for now. Yeah.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Nakanag Angel from Tunaweza Innovation Hub at Don Bosco Army 2020-2022, and I pursued a certificate in plumbing. However, when I completed my course, I went outside hoping to get a job. Unfortunately, it wasn't easy for me. I was living a miserable life. However, through connections, I was referred to Tunaweza Innovation Hub, where I am living happy because I have received many sessions, especially design thinking. In design thinking, I have managed to come up with a project, and of which I'm working on unsafe water, especially in rural primary schools, by providing affordable, sustainable, and effective organic water systems. And I'm calling upon organizations, people aligning with the same purpose of mine, to come and make it true or unreal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And that is what is happening in Tunaweza here. And currently, as you have seen through the tour, and you see we are operating under someone's guidance. So that's why we call for people who align with our purpose to help us in supporting us in providing us with a space where our scholars can stay in.
That is when the organization comes in. Now, we then start the journey with the survivor, which is in terms of psychosocial support, working. Remember when someone has been abused, there's that authority, that energy it has taken away from you mentally and physically. It has taken this person's will to consent. So because of this, Totia comes in to give that person the free space where they are able to speak out, speak through that moment that they went. It was a life and death moment that they went through. Now that they have survived it, how are they moving on with their life after this abuse?
Up and down, until she's back inside. It's hey. What's the of my life? But to go home, I travel night. You'll be sure only time.
Just traveled back to where the SINA replication story began. Yeah, this is the very first SINA community to emerge from our amazing empowerment model. Located in Naki Valley Refugee Settlement in Uganda. In 2016, young refugees from different neighboring countries decided to take the SINA model to replicate it in the Naki Valley Refugee Settlement. And that's becoming the pioneers of our replication journey. And they set the stage for the creation of more than 17 other SINA communities across Africa, yeah, and soon beyond the continent. Join me in welcoming opportunity, the pioneers of the SINA's replication journey.
Yeah, my name is Jimmy. I'm a trainer at Opportunity. Yes, I'm going to share more about what we are doing and what we have been doing. Naki Valley Refugee Settlement is a refugee camp that was established in 1958. Is one of the Africa's oldest and largest refugee settlement located in Shingiro district. That is the southwestern part of Uganda. Just recently, October in 2024. Yeah, it's now approximately reaching 171 thousand refugees from countries including the DR Congo, Burundi, Somali, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Rwanda, South Sudan, and so on. Yes, of course, there is a lot that we have been doing on ground. And yeah, nonetheless, it's entrepreneurship. So the number of refugees keeps on going, and it has created a lot of challenges. Unemployment has taken a big number of, it has taken a big percentage, limited to job opportunities in and around Naki Valley Refugee Settlement. That's when we came in with the philosophy of not encouraging the job seeking, to shift it to the job creation. And to reach that, we always train youth around entrepreneurship. And we normally take youth who are between 18 and 30 years. Recently, as we rejoined again the SINA framework, we trained three cohorts in Apply, and I think two in Emerging, and the third one is about to start. And also there is one cohort which is already in concentration. Yeah, this is the place where the boot camp took place. The place is called Promise Hub. I know there are some people who have already reached this place. This is where the boot camp took place, and many people have were very happy to participate in that boot camp because it was a great opportunity for them to. It was a very great opportunity for them to refine their projects, their pitching, and other stuff. In the boot camp, we had seven enterprises that participated, and the way forward, we are still calling them for more trainings in concentration so that they excel in each and everything that they are doing.
This particular enterprise that I would like to introduce to you has an interesting story, and I hope that Albert will be able to share how it was created. But this enterprise particularly deals in the financial sector or the fintech to be able to support people within the communities, not just to save, but also to make the most of the amount of monies that they have. This includes supporting school fees, farmers, and different groups of people. So I would like to invite Albert from Nunu Fund, which is an enterprise that has been through the SINA Accelerator Program and also the SINA Purpose Pool. Albert, you're welcome.
I'm speaking right now from Kabale, the citizen of Uganda. Call me Albert Bwachimari, the founder of Nunu Fund. Nunu Fund is revolutionizing how children access education in a country where 40% of the learners only finish lower primary school and 16%, a mere 16% finishing upper secondary. This means we have highest level of dropouts in a country where agriculture is a backbone. 80% of the people around here, they practice subsistence farming, and they are always struggling to raise money to pay school fees for their children. And here you find if 1 million learners start primary one, it means only 400,000 will finish primary 7. So in a cycle of 7 years, we shall have lost 600,000 learners because they cannot, or their parents cannot afford paying school fees. So Nunu Fund, we have come to bridge the gap, and so far the results is showing that 50% of the children who would have dropped out would continue with education. That means if we continue working with the communities and scaling up our model, we can make a lot of learners remain in school. How we do it, we work with the communities who are the peasant farmers who are growing crops. And this time around, where the communities were working in, they are majorly growing beans. You can even see behind me, there are beans already growing. And in January, when the new term will be beginning, people will be harvesting, ready to take kids to school. But the challenge is, when children are reporting back at school, we are always having a lack of market for these beans because of middlemen. Middlemen take advantage because when kids are going to school, parents are also going to raise money. So the middlemen came in between. They buy the crops at the cheapest price, the lowest price ever. So for us, what we do, we have created what we call a seed bank. And one of the seed bank in this place is in that trading center you are seeing. Where you are seeing there is a trading center. We have one of the seed bank. So people around this location harvest their crops, bring them to us, and we are able to give them the value that is equivalent to the beans. What is much more surprising is once they bring us these beans, we take them to the market. We market them, we get a much return than what the middlemen would have offered them. And in doing so, the children are already at school. Because of our working relationship with the schools already, the children are already at school. We are looking for the market for the beans. And once we sell the beans, we come and we pay the school fees. The balances that remain, the parents or the household, the peasant parents, they can withdraw and use it for example, medical emergencies.
My name is Miriam Feza, and I'm the founder and team member at Cosmo Foundation. We started officially on 8th May 2024 with now 2 cohorts. The first cohort, we had 28 scholars, and the second cohort, 23 scholars, with now almost 10 enterprises that are solving challenges that's happening in their communities, starting from agriculture, recycling into climate change, unemployment, and mental health.
My name is Naboth William, and I'm a partner at Cosmo Foundation. And let me have this privilege to just show you around where we are doing our operations from in Cosmo. So this is where we live, and this is where we do our operation from. This is our main lab for sessions, and here we are having a small library where people get to read some of the researches, some of the interesting books that we are having here. And as you can see, our small space can hold up to 30 people in just one session. And we are privileged to show you around where also we do some farming, to eat as a community. We're having a big place where we plant different kind of things like matoke and other things for just our food. And this few months, we've been able to harvest some cassava. As you can see here, we enjoyed some bits of cassava here, but also we've been able to harvest some matoke that we've been eating for the few past weeks.
My name is Nanto Mbabrajen, and currently I'm in Impiji, one of the SINA communities called Django International. That's where we are operating from, Smart Kitchen Solutions. I'm the founder and team leader. Smart Kitchen Solution is a social enterprise that that provides eco-friendly cooking alternatives to wood fuels. And this we are targeting low and middle income households and small businesses that are using charcoal charcoal and firewood as their main source of cooking energy. In Uganda, about 90% of the population still use polluting fuels as their main source of cooking energy. And in this, it leads to massive deforestation as well global warming. While burning these polluting fuels, it produces smoke, which predisposes these people to respiratory diseases like asthma, lung cancer in the long run. And currently, due to that we are running out of the trees where this charcoal is made out, our firewood, the prices are really so high that currently a sack is just 160,000 Ugandan shillings. And Smart Kitchen Solution is providing an alternative. In this, we offer eco-friendly briquettes that are smoke-free, clean, burns 3 times compared to the normal charcoal, and are 40% affordable compared to the other alternatives. So far, we have reached more than 6,000 households. We have created 34 jobs, both direct and indirect. And also we have saved more than 300,000 waste that we have collected, which we have used in our production process. And we believe with this, there is more, we are going to create more impact.
I witnessed firsthand the struggles faced by families that rely on livestock farming. With my single mother as the only person to take care of us, we relied on a small plot of land for livestock farming as our only source of income. As our family was growing, the demand for food also grew, and my mother faced an impossible choice of either to feed us or to feed the livestock. And in this scenario, she had to prioritize our well-being, quitting livestock farming as something that left my family into struggles. We lost a considerable amount of income. And as a firstborn, I had to drop out of school to create a way for my siblings' education.
And being a young girl, this put me into a fashionable life of finding out what to do with the little education I had. During that period, I discovered a bitter truth that actually my family wasn't the only one that was going through the same situation. Many families that rely on livestock farming are going through the same situation, that their livestock, their only source of income is struggling. So they are struggling. So currently, farmers claim that 70% of the money invested in their livestock is spent on buying feed, and 50% of this money is spent on buying protein feed supplements. So the feed that we are talking about, soybean and million fish, why these things farmers struggle to have them is that they are seasonal and also consumed by the human. So they tend to be the competition for food between the livestock and human. So the traders that have this feed tend to hike prices of which farmers cannot afford them. So they resort to feeds that are lacking in nutrients for their livestock, hence slow farm outputs, because their animals tend to grow slow and they learn out of the business. But remember, as I mentioned before, this is their only source of livelihood. So it puts them into poverty. So as Farm Plus Agrovet Uganda Limited, a passionate team, we're a team of 2. So we decided to come up and solve this challenge. And the way we had to solve it is bringing something that is opposite to the alternatives that are currently on the market. So if on the market we are having soybean and million fish that are seasonal and consumed by people, so we had to bring up a solution that is not in that line. So we had to go into research, look for what is opposite to that. So we landed on the black soldier fly. So this is an insect that we use its larva stage or the maggot stage to produce protein feed for livestock, because we've had many enterprises coming up to solve this challenge, but on the other side of the humans, whereby they bring up solutions of food for humans, forgetting the livestock. Yet sometimes we also feed on the livestock as our source or as our food with the humans. So as Farm Plus, we decided to focus on the other side of the livestock to extract the seeds from insects for the livestock.
So Farm Plus is one of the enterprises that has been a part of the SINA Accelerator program, and they have also recently been one of the enterprises that the SINA Purpose Pool has invested in to be able to support their growth and to support them to scale their enterprise.
In 2018, I joined SINA as a scholar. If you can see on this picture that we have, the map of Africa in one of the communities, I am one of the individuals seated there. And since then, I have been able to, develop the entrepreneurial skills and experience, finance knowledge now. So SINA set the foundation for me to learn these critical skills in order to do the work that I'm about to present to you. So I'm excited to be here and to share the work that we are doing at Relevant. So I am the operations lead, leading our financing activities with the SINA Purpose Pool that I will talk about, and then also a couple of other projects, including research projects. So we started Relevant with a goal of ensuring opportunity is democratized, that everyone can access opportunities. And usually, or the best way we saw for that was through entrepreneurship. So the challenge is that we believe that resources are actually not scarce, right? And then, talent is everywhere in the world, but opportunity is not. So we believe through access to capital and capacity and skills, anyone can access opportunity. So one of the critical pieces, and this is the work we actually began in SINA. So
when we worked with SINA, I myself worked in SINA, we noticed that many of the entrepreneurs that were incubating reached a stage where they were struggling to raise capital. And in the investment space, we know that people usually like to invest into someone who has demonstrated a certain level of trust or who has earned the trust of someone else. So that is when the idea of the purpose pool came. Can we financially back these founders in order to help them grow enough? So the core components of what we call the purpose pool is one, investment readiness training. I took you through the academy, which we also call the investment readiness. We use it as a qualification. We believe if someone starts the investment journey with us, at least one thing they can live with if they don't get the capital is the skill and the knowledge on how to raise capital by developing these core documents, financial plan, business plan, and impact framework.
Such a pleasure hosting and being a co-host throughout the past couple of 7 hours. But also the reason why we do this event is not just to showcase the experiences that we have, but also to give you an experience and to show you the different opportunities through which you can be able to engage, interact with SINA communities, and also the enter. Thank you for taking your time. Some of you joined and have been a part of us throughout the day. Thank you for that. So for me, it's bye, kwaheri in Swahili, adios.